9h20 da manhã. Estamos na escola do Lucas, pro teatrinho dele, o play do Halloween, aqui onde eles brincam. Tem uma florestinha subindo ali, ó, super legal. Quando depois tá saindo, não tem mal pra sair.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. One of our favorite holiday traditions that we do in kindergarten is she weeded it and watered it, and after a while, a sprout poked through, and then a pumpkin grew, and it grew, then it grew some more. Soon Halloween was just hours away, but that pumpkin just sat. Drat! Thought about pumpkin pie and stepped aside for the ghosts to give it a try. The ghosts bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, they pulled and they tugged and they pulled. First they pulled hard and then they pulled harder, but that pumpkin just sat. Rats!
Pumpkin. It's big as mine and stuck on Halloween just hours away.
And she kicked that pumpkin.
We are bigger than you and stronger too. Can we try?
Well, the witch thought about pumpkin pie and stepped aside. The vampires bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, they pulled and they tugged and they pulled. First they pulled hard and then they pulled harder, but that pumpkin just sat. Just then along came two. The witch didn't say a word. She just looked at the ghosts and rolled her eyes. The ghosts looked at the vampire. The vampire looked at the mummies. The mummies looked at the skeletons. The skeletons looked at the cats. They all looked at the little bat and they started to laugh. And that bat told them her idea. So they thought about pumpkin pie, and all of them bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Okay, bat.
Ready, set, pull.
The bat pulled the cats pulled the skeleton pulled the mummies pulled the vampire pulled the ghosts pulled the witch, and the witch pulled the pumpkin. Well, they pulled, and they tugged, and they pulled. First they pulled hard, and then they pulled harder, and snap! Off came the pumpkin. It flew, and it landed on top of a hill. Thump, 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 thump. It bounced all the way to the witch's house, and when it got to the door, that pumpkin just sat. Hooray for the bat! The witch was so excited that she hurried inside with her pumpkin, to make pumpkin pie. To thank all her new friends, she invited them in for some pumpkin. The vampire said, the mummy said, the skeleton said, the cats thought it was, and the bat said,
Time to go.
As the witch watched all her friends leave to go back to their homes, she was very upset to see them go. So she went right out and planted another pumpkin seed. The end. Our ghosts were played by Miriam, Ben, Ward, and Samantha's down the end. Our vampires, our very scary vampires, come on out guys. They were played by Joe Apostoli and Lucas. Give them a round of applause. Hopefully they're not thirsty. They had a lot of blood this morning. Our two mummies were played by Garrett and Trevor. And our very funny, our silly skeletons,
3 J's.
they were played by our 3 J's, our Jared, Jordan, and Jesse. And our perfect little kitty cats. Come on up, girls. They were played by Tasmira, Gabrielle, Laisha, and Trinity. And why I love this story, that it talks about how you work together as a team to get a problem solved. And I want to introduce our fabulous bat, who knew that it was smarter to use her brain than all her muscles, Millie Marasco. Our hero. And our very patient pumpkin who had to sit and sit and sit for such a long time, he was played by Kelvin Sullivan. And our fabulous, fabulous witch was played by Victoria Reese. I'm going to have you guys curve in a little. 5 little pumpkins. 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one said, oh my, it's getting late.
The second one said, there are witches in the air. The third one said, what? We don't care.
Fourth one said, let's party on. The fifth one said, we're ready for some fun. So, who went the wind and out went the lights, and the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. Witches flying over haystacks, flying over ditches, flying down movies, flying up the riches. Hi-ho, Halloween's here. Okay, ready? Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween, guys. Thank you for coming.
Faz um vampiro bem assustador pra mim. Sem dente. Deixa eu ver. Deixa eu ver sem dente. Faz um dente de vampiro banguela. Deixa eu ver.